time is? It's the Fantasy Cookout with your boys. This is Davon Elder over here. Mr. Trade for yourself. Catch him every day on all social media platforms. Every single last one of them. Come and get that knowledge. Hey, Bank's failing, but he ain't failing you guys. Let me tell you right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He just reviewed the Apple's report that just released today. So, hey, go and check out his content. Trade for Yourself podcast on YouTube. And now he's doing IG Lives. He doing it all, man. One man show right here. One man show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed. This is Stats Over Feelings. Catch me on all platforms, typically TikTok and IG and YouTube Shorts. All your updates on NFL now. And I just like to give my little commentary because I'm Mr. Stats Over Feelings. So it is what it is. Catch you on all platforms. And we'd like to thank all the new subscribers that we've gained over the last month. Thank you guys so much for the support. We appreciate it. We're going to still continue to give you great knowledge, great information, because fantasy season is quickly approaching. And we want to make sure you guys are ready to make that money. Hey, because we want everybody to go to the bank and be like this.
Give me my money.
Exactly. When you go to your commissioner and win your league, you're going to be like this.
Give me my money.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love to get the intros, man. Hey, get the energy good, get it right. So, before we start our show, I want to do something a little funny, and I ain't tell Vaughn this. I ain't put it in the show notes. But the draft just happened, and we did some coverage of the draft. I released the first 10 picks and our commentary behind it. I released the next 10 picks after that. But let's talk about some picks that happened. Very interesting thing happened on this one, and I talked to the guys about it. So this is Lukas Van Ness's dad right here, and let's see what he does to Lukas Van Ness's girlfriend after he gets drafted by the Green Bay Packers defensive end.
270 pounds, and just chiseled. So, I love those guys that have to work to become who they are, and a guy that's the Packers are easily going to be able to.
Oh, happy.
Nick.
Whoa.
Nick able to relate to that fan base. Nick able to relate to that fan base. Nick gets drafted at about 270. Wait.
So, I'm gonna save it right where hey, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
The Packers are easily going to be able to relate to that fan base.
Wait. Oh, Daddy is getting a little handsy right there. Hey, I'm gonna say this. And he did the double tap. And all you shooter gamers know what I mean. He did that double tap. What do you think about this, Vaughn? Is this fair or foul?
I mean, dude, this is obviously foul. I mean, like.
I'm bringing it full screen for this one.
Like,
he didn't know.
Dude, that's your son's girlfriend, dude.
And draft night when you got drafted in the first round.
And you are putting your hands on her behind, my dude. Like, what, dude? like, was his is that dude still married to his mother? Like, is he still married to Lupe? It's like, what, dude? Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, no, bro. This is not no. Oh man, this is something that's just family. This is something we do in between our family. No, this is not something you do in between your family, dude.
Hey, depends on what kind of family you got. I hit that whole. When I saw it, I was like,
I'm like, Like, dude, like, really, dude? This dude really did that. He really did that, man.
Hey, to Mr.
Like,
Van Ness,
what?
man, you know,
Like, he put his hands on his girlfriend's behind, bro. Like, what?
hey, let's pop it back up real quick so y'all can see it again.
Like, that is crazy,
Right
bro.
here. Party foul right there. Hey, I give Mr. Van Ness, you got the dog in you. Hey, man, you got that dog in you, boy. He's like, hey, I still got it.
Man, like, dude, like, like, dude, like, I don't. That's crazy, man. Like, man, I've never seen no crazy stuff like that, man.
It's fun. Hey, draft night. Let's talk about one more thing, and we'll keep it going. Hold on a second.
The girlfriend.
All right. So that was party foul number 1 that I saw on draft night that we didn't cover because it was just happening in real time, and we were talking about the real stuff like draft stock. All right. So everybody know Will Levis, Kentucky quarterback. He was the one who was shamefully at the draft, and he thought he was going to get drafted in the first round. But that's pretty much how his night went. You know, he was sitting on that couch very comfortably. Got no shine, no play. And this is his girlfriend. You know, let's see what happens, and let's see the commentary behind this.
Friend of Kentucky quarterback Will Levis couldn't hold it in any longer on Thursday night. As he slid from a potential top 5 pick to out of the first round altogether, she turned to her friend and said, I gotta go pee. We feel for Levis and his girlfriend that the NFL draft hype machine wildly overinflated his draft stock.
So she's looking like, I can't even look at you. I thought I was going to be on that stage. I thought I was going to be, partying, having a good time, seeing you get drafted by one of these teams in the first round, but nope. She had those eyes of like, are any of the guys in the first round single? She didn't even look at him the whole time. This clip was like a good 15 seconds, and she did not look at it. She's looking away like, I can't believe I got all dressed up. And I was like, damn, you still ain't drafted? Commentary, Vaughn. Commentary.
Man, this dude right here is full of some mess, boy. He bringing us some mess right here, boy. Man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, but let's just be completely honest with you, though. There's 32 picks in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
The first round probably lasts about 3 hours. I don't know.
It was long,
look, I don't blame her. I mean, I don't blame her. Like, she's probably saying, hey, Will Levis, you made me wait this long. Like, why you making me wait so long? Like, I gotta go pee. I do. I can't be waiting this long. Like we should have been gone.
Hey, it was just like, that's all I saw. And I saw that. I was like, oh, it's like you could have taken a complete dump. You could have had taken your time, been on your phone, texting your girls, been like, girl, you see me all dressed up in my 9, and I ain't gonna be able to show this off, except for an embarrassment. But it happens, man. Unless you're a guaranteed number 1 draft pick, I would not go to the draft. But it's something to laugh at because he did get eventually drafted, and that is what we're going to talk about today on our first topic.
All rise.
The NFL Draft Round 2 review. We didn't cover this in our original show that we did for live draft because, well, we all got lives. Let's just be honest. We all got lives. We can't be on this like this. We don't work for ESPN, so it is what it is. But let me share the screen. Let's talk about the different drafts. And the biggest thing we're going to talk about, we're going to start. And this is thankful to Walter Football. It's where I get a lot of my knowledge and information from. Thank you guys. I always support and I always shout out. So Pittsburgh Steelers picked Joey Porter Jr., cornerback from Pitt State, which is a pretty good A+ grade. I mean, the Steelers, in my opinion, they have one of the best defenses. With Mika Fitzpatrick, and you have what's his name? His brother plays. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking out? You know, he's just retired. One of the best like defensive ends.
You talking about? Are you talking about
Houston,
Watt?
Texas. Yeah,
You talking about Watt?
yeah. His brother Watt there, and
Yeah.
yeah. So you got that 1-2 combination. Minka Fitzpatrick's a great safety. Steelers are always trying to build up, so having a nice, good, cornerback, I think that's a pretty good A+ grade. Like you said, that's a good pickup. Young team, they're still working on each other. Now, Will Levis, Tennessee Titans. That is a very, right now, you still got Ryan Tannehill there. So I think and you had just Malik Willis, last year? So you're going to have a quarterback competition. Now, do you think Will Levis can beat out Malik Willis?
I think so. Malik Willis, he's not who you need in the NFL. He really truly didn't show me enough. And, Ryan Tannehill got hurt last year. He had to come in, he had to step in. He played against the Dallas Cowboys, and he just
got his back blown out.
Exactly. Like he's not the guy, guys. He's not an NFL guy. He made it to the NFL. He was in the NFL, but he is not the long-term solution for the Tennessee Titans. Will Levis would definitely be a more viable. Will Levis would definitely be more viable for the Titans than Malik Willis can be. He just is. He just is.
Yeah. I remember watching that game and I was just like, because I was happy because I had the Dallas Cowboys defense because it was a Thursday night game. And when I was watching that game, I was just like, and then I hit that. Damn. Because the defense just ate him up. Just ate him up, ate him alive. All right, moving on. I do not know this guy, Sam Laporta. I never heard of him. So it's going to be a lot of defensive players I don't know, guys. I don't play IDP leagues, so yeah, I just don't know defensive players like that. I know defenses as a whole. So Detroit Lions, not the best defense. They did pretty decent. They did pretty decent though in the latter part of the season, but they're not the best defense in the world. So I'm guessing this is the tight end pickup for him.
I really don't know. I just don't know. I really don't know.
I don't even know tight ends, to be honest with you, because we just talked about this last week. Tight ends don't matter.
I don't. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Same for the Raiders. They got rid of gosh, I can't remember.
Darren Waller.
Yeah, he's at the Giants. He's at the Giants now. So I guess they didn't like the other guy, who was pretty decent, but I guess they just wanted to have a backup. So we'll see what Michael Mayer does with the Jimmy G experience there, the Jimmy G experience. Got a guard in the center. I don't know too much about that. Went to the Rams, Hey, I'll give myself a fill on that one because I just do not know these players, I do know Derek Hall though, because War Eagle.
Definitely War Eagle right there.
So hey, Seattle, that's a good pickup for Seattle. Seattle's on the up and up, especially with their new renewed contract with Geno Smith of all people. If you would ask me this over a year ago, Geno Smith would still be in the league, I would have told you no. But it's been the revival of Geno Smith, and he got paid. So Geno Smith went to them and said,
"Give me my money."
And I'm proud of Geno Smith for doing that. All right, Atlanta Falcons do I even care to even mention this? Because they don't. It's like I mean they need everything they can get, right? But
Mhm.
I don't even think there's anything helping the Falcons these days. Uh, apparently he's a good offensive tackle, so we'll see. You know,
Mhm.
but yeah, I don't know. Jonathan Mingo. Okay, Carolina Panthers, still SEC.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a nice pairing with Mr. Bryce Young over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of Bryce
Definitely.
Young, they've been talking about him just, trying to bulk him up a little bit more. Get him on trying to muscle him up because he's kind of light, and that's his only like biggest thing, that he's small and he's only like my weight. And I don't weigh that much, guys. And it's like for an NFL player, it's basically he's almost like me
Mhm.
at stature, and that's scary because you going up against 6'5", 250, 300 pounders, and you just like, nah.
Mhm. They can all run. They can all run 4 or 5.
Yeah, they could be there within an instant like this, and then you on the ground. Nah,
Mhm.
not not worth it. All right, continuing on. New Orleans Saints got a defensive end. I don't know this. Have you heard of him, Isaiah Posey?
No, I'm not aware of him.
Like I said, we don't know defensive players. We gave that. Okay, that's why I was like, I don't know who this is either. I mean, I will have to look at tape. Luke Musgrave sounds familiar, but I just don't know the
Yeah,
person.
Oregon State. Yeah, just nah, just not.
Apparently he's pretty decent. His pickup. I mean, center guard for New Orleans. Let's just keep on going. New York Jets. Joe Tipman. I mean, hey,
He'll
anything.
help out. He'll help out Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
From a protection standpoint.
yeah, yeah. So like the Jets are one of my teams. I can see going pretty far. And that's what's going to be talking about in that second topic. But let's keep on going. Indianapolis Colts. I don't know him. Kansas State, don't really keep up, but I do know Brian Branch, and this is a deal. This is a deal. Round of applause for the Detroit Lions right there. You did well. You did well.
Mhm.
You got a Minka Fitzpatrick-esque type of talent here with Brian Branch for the Detroit Lions. Somebody to be that leader in the defense. I think it's a solid pickup in the next couple of years. I think they can go pretty far, especially with their investments. You also saw that Detroit Lions traded away, your boy. You traded away DeAndre Swift to the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, and I'm gonna break away because I want to talk about that a little bit. Because I did a little quick, YouTube short, TikTok about it. But what is your opinion on that trade? I mean, I gave my opinion. DeAndre Swift is, been hurt. He's been injured. Last year, he had an AC shoulder joint injury. Then he also had a grade 2 ankle sprain, which kind of kept him limited to only 8 games in this last season. So, his durability, I mean, even in 2021, he was hurt, so and I looked at the statistics. It's like 88% chance he's going to get hurt again this season. And along with that, we got Rashard Penny. And then it's like, Rashard Penny's history. I called him getting hurt. He had a great first like 5 or 6 games, and then he failed. And he just was just like, damn. All those players who invested in him high, it was just hurt. And Kenneth Walker came in and took over. And so, what do you think about that trade? DeAndre Swift to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think it makes a lot of sense now that they drafted Jahmyr Gibbs so high.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was wondering, because the running back room was getting way too crowded. It was getting way too crowded in the running back room. And
Exactly.
so now getting rid of him, it really truly kind of shows me what the Detroit Lions mentality is right now. What their mentality is. They're saying, hey, We want to get rid of DeAndre Swift, and we want to bring in a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs. Now this thing about Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs has the ability to be a very, very good running back. Okay, very, very good running back. He's very fast, very quick. He can carry the ball. And here's the thing, y'all. He's the type of guy that can get out on the outside.
Yep.
So Jared Goff can throw him these passes, and he can take them 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. I'm not going to lie to you. Jahmyr Gibbs is a running back that you need to have on your radar in fantasy because he can do a multitude of different things. Like, I hate doing these comparisons, but Jahmyr Gibbs is a guy that can be a young Alvin Kamara.
Oh,
He can be a young Alvin Kamara. That's really truly what he could be. He has that skill set. Like he's got the skill set. So I'm telling you, Jahmyr Gibbs, he's gonna be a good running back in this league. He's gonna be a good running back in this league.
Hey, I might have to do a sleeper. TikTok, later this week talking about Jahmyr Gibbs. I think that's a fair assessment. Seems like Detroit is very heavily invested in Alabama because fortunately, Jameson Williams is going to miss 6 games for being a dumbass and betting on college games. But, it is what it is. Yeah, stop gambling, NFL players. You're going to get caught.
Every single time.
Can you just learn from your former, schoolmate Calvin Ridley? Like, come on, man. It's not worth it. You make way too much goddamn money to be gambling on games. Just my opinion. But I will have to look at some tape of Jahmyr Gibbs. I know he was a great running back here at Alabama, so I'll have to see how everything correlates over into the Detroit Lions, and especially it's not a crowded backfield anymore. I feel like he's going to get slowly worked in with David Montgomery there. He's just going to get slowly worked in, and now that DeAndre Swift there, that he actually can get like some backup reps, and when inevitably David Montgomery gets hurt.
I was just about to say that. Okay. Either Jahmyr Gibbs is just going to take his spot off merit, or David Montgomery is going to get hurt. Like that's going to have Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be the starting running back for the Detroit Lions before the season is over. You can book it. He's going to be the starting running back.
Hey, that's fair because you just go off history, man. It's like you don't want to jinx a player and say they're gonna get hurt, but you just go off their history. And it's just like I called Rashad Penny last season. I was like, look, I've been through the Rashad Penny wheel. I know it's gonna happen. And sure enough, he was hurt. And so you just go off the history. It's gonna happen. DeAndre Swift, probably gonna get hurt at some point in the season. Now, will it take him out the whole season? Not the whole season, but I think it'd be interesting. I think Kenneth Gainwell should supersede Rashad Penny in backup. Because if you looked at the last few games with the Eagles with Kenneth Gainwell, he started to show out. He has that versatility to be like an Alvin Kamara, truly be like an Alvin Kamara. He's a good pass catching running back. He could be like an Austin Eckler. I mean, he has that talent to do it. Not consistently, probably, but for a good couple of games, he can hold up to that position. So
yeah,
just watch out.
Yeah. I'm telling you, the Detroit Lions, a team you want to watch. You want to watch.
I wish Jameson Williams would be playing because that would have been nice to watch with him. But hey, just gotta wait 6 games. That's not too long. It's 17 games they got to play. So
look, he's gonna have to keep his head on straight. He's gonna have to keep his head on straight, and he's gonna have to be focused. He's gonna have to be focused.
Yep. All right. Let's keep on moving along. So let's look at New England Patriots. They're always drafting defenses. Dante Hightower is they got to replace that talent. Because since he retired, after a spectacular career with the New England Patriots, multiple championships. Round of applause for Dante Hightower. get well. Even though, you went to the rival school of where I went to school at. But, I still give props to the Bama players. They're showing out lately. Quan Martin, never heard of him. Who even keeps up with the Illinois teams? North Dakota State. Wow, never heard of him. Definitely. It's D2. I never heard of him. I'm guessing that's good.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed. I don't even. Apparently, it was a bad one.
I mean, he's got a D grade.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, yeah. I mean, Jordan Love. I mean, the jury's still out on Jordan Love, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
nobody knows. I don't think he's gonna be able to handle pressure. I think he's gonna be like another. Who's the 49ers quarterback that just getting superseded?
You talking about Lance?
Yeah.
You talking about Trey Lance?
Yeah, Lance. He ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it.
Hmm.
They go wait till the boy gets his shoulder healed and not shoulder but elbow healed, and they're gonna let him back in. But anyway, Cam Smith. Okay, South Carolina sounds familiar. I've heard the name before. I didn't watch too many South Carolina games. UCLA running back Zach. Okay. Oh, I saw his name because they're saying he's gonna have to compete with Kenneth Walker for that.
Guys, Seattle. I told you who your starting running back was.
Oh no, let me put you on full screen. Who's
I
the
told
starting
you,
running back?
Seattle. I told you who your starting running back was, man. Kenneth Walker III. What are you drafting a running back for in round 2? For what? For what, dude? This dude withstood the entire seat. Y'all made. I don't understand, man. I don't get like they do not want to give this guy the reins, and I don't understand. Like, why are you drafting the running back in the second round? I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense.
Kenneth Walker showed up and showed out. That's what he did.
Exactly. He showed up and showed out. Look, guys, why are you not going? Look, another defensive player, a corner, a safety, another lineman. I wouldn't care. Like, another running back, man. Another running back.
Look,
I don't understand, man. I don't understand.
I guess they're just trying to fill out their running back, core. I guess. I don't know. Seattle, look. They didn't need wide receivers. They still have two of the best in Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. So and then they got some other receivers in the back. But I would have been focused more on defense if I was Seattle. Because that's one of their shortcomings to keep them from being like just a playoff team to a Super Bowl contender. And that Super Bowl contender is just getting a little bit more competitive now that the Jets have, thrown the bag basically to get everything, to get that team. The Jets going to be very interesting. We're going to talk about that later. Let's look at the Bears defensive tackle. They're always focusing on defense because it's the Bears. I mean, smart move. They need all the defense they can get. Never even heard of him. But congratulations, sir. You seem like to be a good pick for the Chargers. Chargers definitely need defense. I mean, they need defense. Kansas City, wide receiver. I don't know. Maybe he can show up better than what their receiving core was, because Pat Mahomes won a championship without a consistent receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He won a championship without a consistent receiver.
Yeah.
His consistent receiver was Mr. Travis Kelce. That was his consistent receiver.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, we'll see how it goes. Chicago Bears got a cornerback. Good. Center for the Giants. The Cowgirls, they got a tight end, I guess, to replace old boy. But who cares? Osiris. Damn. That's an old ass name. Osiris Torrance. Grade A. Bills Mafia, they keep a good defense. So, adding the guard to that, that's pretty good. Bengals, okay. They want to win. Tight end, Penn State. Millen grade. I don't even know what this is. It says this is a strange pick. Someone in the third round at the very earliest, strange for a nice run after catch ability. I don't know. Juice Shrugs. I don't know who that is. And I don't know who that is. So, guys, what I learned from the second round, and I didn't show y'all any of that, is that I don't know any of these people in the second round. And that's unless they become something after that. I mean,
yeah. I mean, look, man, second round guys, I feel like we'll know about them. We'll know more about the second round guys, later on in their career. Some of these second round guys are going to turn into good pros. I really do believe that. Some of these guys are going to turn into good pros.
Fair. I hope so. All right. Now it comes to the fun part of the show, because we're going to get each of our opinions about where the teams are in each division. And we're going to start off with the AFC West. So let me get the team depth charts up. And this is the second part. Team upgrades or downgrades? So with the draft comes new talent. And we've kind of gone through the second round talent. We talked about the first round talent. So we kind of want to go into depth and see what is going on with each of these teams. We're just going to give a quick, synopsis, quick overview. Thanks to ourlads.com for all these depth charts. We kind of keep everything concise, very easy to pick from. All right. The AFC East, it's got the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Jets. Now, this is going to be a very tough division. This division right here is tough as hell. It's like you got literally 3 Super Bowl contending teams in the same division. You got 3 in the same division, which is scary. It's I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but AFC, they got something to say. So let's start off with the Buffalo Bills. So if we look at this roster right now, as it is, you got Gabe Davis. You're gonna give him a, he has the talent. You've heard about him. Stephon Diggs, of course, we're gonna give them a round of applause for him. Holding it down as the wide receiver 1. You got the slot receiver, Khalil Shakir, who was a rookie last year. He started showing up towards the middle part of the season. So, rest of these people, you got Josh Allen, of course. Kyle Allen. Really? Did not know that. Okay. Send on the backup. All right. And you got your running back situation. You got James Cook, who's going to start at the... And then you got Damian Harris in the back. Oh, that's going to be an interesting backfield. James Cook, you started to come out more and more towards the end of the season. Him and Devin Singletary were kind of a tag team duo. They were doing pretty well together. So to see him take over the reins, hopefully he can replicate what his brother is doing, Dalvin Cook, in Minnesota with the Vikings. That's I kind of can see that potential. But the Bills got to, actually use their running backs. It's what the issue we have with the Bills. They heavily focus on Josh Allen running. And that's the issue. You don't want your quarterback running like that because they have a higher chance of getting hurt. So what do you think about this? All the green players on this screen are the ones that got drafted in this past draft. So, what do you think about the Bills' chances right now of being a Super Bowl contender?
I think the Bills have a great chance, I would say, to be a contender. I will say that they do have a great chance to be a contender. I really just have my doubts. I have my doubts though once they get to the playoffs. What are
Okay.
they going to do once they actually get to the playoffs? Because you know they've been there, they've been in these particular games, but they really haven't made it to that AFC Championship game yet. They haven't made it to that AFC Championship game with Josh Allen at the helm,
Yep.
and with a tough division, this division is not getting any easier. The AFC in general is not getting any easier. I mean, are you just going to be one of those teams like they've got all the talent in the world? The question is, are they going to be able to close the deal? And I just don't know right now at this particular point. I just don't know.
Okay. What do you think about the players they drafted? You see the ones in green, they got a right guard, they got a tight end, another wide receiver, Justin Shorter. I've heard of him before. Nick Brodick, you know, they picked up some wide receiver talent. They picked up another running back, even though they have like Latavius Murray, Naheem Hines, these old running backs from days past. They're still hanging around the league, And I'm like, this is like,
What?
they still in the league?
Right.
Still hanging on, man. Still hanging on. Get that check, guys. Get that check. What do you think about their draft grade? Did they focus on the right parts of the team?
I think they did okay. I feel like if I really truly look at the roster and I look at the weakness in the roster, I feel like the weakness is in the running back position. I feel like the running back position is their weakest position. And I honestly feel like they didn't address it adequately, in my opinion. I really don't believe like they adequately addressed it. You know, they signed Damian Harris, but I mean, Damian Harris is he going to be that guy? Is he going to be that answer? Is he going to stay healthy? James Cook, he was splitting time last year with Devin Singletary. Do I really believe him do I really believe in him as RB1? Would I really draft him as an RB1?
Yeah, where would you draft James Cook? I mean, if you were
yeah,
drafting today, like he's an
yeah.
RB1, obviously, because he is the leader of the team. But where would you draft him in like rounds wise? Like what
I
round?
mean, if I was looking at James Cook, for me, I'm looking at James Cook. I'm looking at James Cook as like an RB4 right now. I'm looking at him as like an RB4 right now.
Hot take.
I just don't believe in him. I just don't believe in him. And I feel like I feel like this running back group is going to be full of a whole bunch of committee. Like this particular Buffalo Bills team is going to be running back by committee. There's not going to be a workhorse that is going to be, hey man, this guy is getting 25, 30 carries a game. It's just not going to be happening. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about them.
I feel like it'd be similar to what they had with Devin Singletary a lot, because Devin Singletary was never a workhorse back. He had those games where when they let him be, he did what he needed to do and he showed out. But what we was talking about before, Josh Allen, he's a runner, he's a track star. Like he's gonna run and he's gonna take away any kind of attempts and carries that the running back can get. So I don't know. Maybe he'll change his game over the summer, but I think he's still gonna maintain being who he is and stay true to who he is. So, all right, fair enough. On the A to F scale, what would you rate them? Draft grade.
Draft grade. I mean, they drafted some offensive linemen. They drafted a lot of receivers.
Yeah,
and
they did.
And they drafted a running back that I really wasn't even aware of. I mean, I'll give him a C. I'm
about the same way. I give him about a C minus. Yeah, and if I had to if we had to compare to what Roto World said about him, let's see.
Yeah, I mean a C is the best I can give you. It's the best I can
Tough
give you.
grader right here, man. Tough grader. So if we go to come on now. I'm gonna have to do this the smart way. Okay, they gave him a B plus. Alter Football gave him a B plus.
Okay.
I stick with the C grade. Nothing spectacular with their picks. So, all right.
Mhm.
So, do you think? I'll ask who's going to win this division at the end of after we go through all the teams. So, Miami Dolphins. Now we know Tua is the real risk in this whole thing right now because if he gets hurt, this whole shit falls apart. This whole shit just goes to the crap. Because Tua
Mhm.
he is the glue for this team. Without Tua, they are at the bottom of the division.
Mhm.
So if Tua can stay healthy, they can actually make it deep into the playoffs. If Tua is like he was this past season, and there were some reports that he was considering retiring. You know, that
Mhm.
that kind of wording and can kind of freak out the office. They've been like, damn, why should we invest in this guy? Which is why they only gave him a fifth year option. They didn't go into the long term deal with him because they need to see if he can actually survive a whole season without being out multiple games due to concussions. Because this man had recorded 2 or 3.
I mean, he probably had 2 recorded, but he probably had around 4.
Yeah, it's yeah, he definitely had more than just the 2 they recorded, quote unquote. But
Mhm.
we already know we're very familiar with the Miami Dolphins team. Their offense is top notch. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are going to be first and second round picks. I mean, especially in PPR, they're not gonna last too long. They're gonna be maybe Tyreek Hill will be a mid first round pick, and Waddle will be a late first, early second round pick. That's where I kind of see their positioning is. Regarding just because their output is so dangerous. Like they will catch bombs, they will smoke everybody, and it's 2 of them on the same team. So dangerous. It's like, yeah, you gotta play against this every Sunday. It's gonna destroy your team. One of the things that hurts the Miami Dolphins is their running back core. Now I see they still have Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson. And they did pick up a Devin Akane.
Mm, mm.
Uh,
That's Davon Chain.
oh damn!
Davon Chain. Yeah.
Hey, and for that I give myself this. See, I don't even know much about this dude, but apparently he's pretty good because he's
Yeah. He was a good run. Like he's from Texas A&M. He was a good running back at Texas A&M. He was
okay.
a good
That's
running back.
okay. So he'll be
Mhm.
competing with these 2 old heads, and then Miles Gaskin is still in the league. I don't know how.
Mhm. Miles Gaskins is not going to be getting any playing time this year at all, unless
Unless it's
unless
trash,
unless un,
trash team.
un,
Yeah,
unless guys start getting hurt. This guy will not see the field at
yeah.
all.
So it looks like they invested heavily. They got some tackles. They invested in the offensive line. They picked up another tight end. Uh, I don't even know this tight end because what's his name? They used to be here. The tight end they used to be here.
Gasecki, is that his name?
Yeah,
Gasecki.
Gesicki, Mike Gesicki. Yeah, he's gone. And I see Mike White from the New York Jets. Mr. Magic Mike, he's over here in Miami now. Hey, round of applause. Get them checks, boy. Get them checks.
Man, he said that he was going to stay in the same division with it. He said he was staying in the same division.
Yeah, boy, dangerous right there. They picked up a good bit of defense. You know, I'm, I think I'd give them like a B for my grade for them. They did pretty well with the draft. Looking at where they position themselves, look where their focus is. Most of it's on defense. They did pick up Devon Achane.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get that correct. Hey, I give myself a round of applause for that one. I learned quick, guys. I learned quick. And they didn't invest too much in the wide receiver core. They didn't need it. I think what they did was pretty good. I'll give them a B. Right around the B grade. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll give them a B. I'll give them a B. I'm not gonna be too hard on them. I don't see anything that's too crazy to me at this point. I feel like they did what they had to do. I feel like that they did what they had to do, and barring Tua being healthy, as long as Tua is healthy, this is going to be a competitive team in the division. As long as Tua is healthy. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, guys, and this is just what I'm thinking as of right now. If Tua is healthy, Tua stays healthy for the entire year, I think that the Miami Dolphins will finish the season at a higher seed than the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
If Tua is healthy. I believe in that. The Bills, I just don't believe in them, man. They really don't impress me. Because
believe in Buffalo. Come on, man.
I feel like they should have impressed me more, and just to watch Cincinnati just beat them to sleep in the playoffs like that it's just like they're just like, nah, man. No.
Hey, Josh Allen was like this, man.
Well, what had happened was
that's how Josh Allen was.
What you talking about? You talking about? So what happened was you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. Is what happened? Shoot, you do. I didn't know what happened. Shoot, talking about some what happened was shoot.
Hey, man, but okay, fair. So Vaughn right now, based off of his comments, got the Miami Dolphins over the Bills. All right, let's continue down the list. We got two more teams, and then we'll give our final vote of who we expect to win the division. All right. New England Patriots. Bill Belichick, the man, the myth, the legend, his protege is gone and retired, after many years in the league. Now he's at home all alone with an empty house. Because Giselle is out here in these streets, boy. She's out here in these streets.
This dude is crazy.
Hey, man. Giselle, she's out here in the streets. She's like,
it's over 9,000!
I hope that's not bodies. But let's continue on with this list. Offense for the New England Patriots. New England's not really known as offensive juggernauts unless they had Tom Brady. They're trying to come back. You still got Matt Jones and Bailey Zappi. The quarterback wars. I think Bailey Zappi lost it towards the end of the season. So Matt Jones stepped back in. But it was Zappi fever for a moment. Malik Cunningham. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that is a very interesting pick to see them draft him. Like that's very interesting to see them draft him.
Well, Bill must have saw something in him. We'll see what happens. So they picked up some wide receiver. Wow, yeah. Juju's. Oh wow, I forgot Juju got traded to the Patriots. Yeah, Juju's with the Kansas. Yeah, okay. You got him a ring, and now he's just like, I'm going for the money. All right. And Devontae Parker, Juju Smith, and Devontae Parker. Now Juju's on your list of never drafting in, right?
Bro, never drafted him again. Never, never drafted him
Juju
again.
gets the
Ever. No, sir. Not again. Not again.
Oh man. All right. And so we look at the receiving core. Still looks kind of weak to me, to be honest with you, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Patriots are able to make magic out of nothing. So Hunter Henry's still there. Mike Gesicki, that's where he landed at. You know, they just stand with these division rivals. I see. They don't give a fuck. They just like, hey, we going where the money's at. So
Yeah.
Mike
They definitely going where the money's at. I'll tell you that, boy.
yeah, Mike Gesicki back up to Hunter Henry. We'll see what happens there. And then the running back core, which is the most important. Ramondre Stevenson and Pierre Strong Jr. I know you played a couple games. I remember his name because he was supposed to take over for Damian Harris while he was hurt. What do you think about this? I mean, they picked up defense because Patriots are known for defense. Belichick is a former defensive coordinator. So, what do you think?
I mean, this team right here is clearly going to be the last in the division. Clearly, this team right here does not impress me at all. The quarterback doesn't impress me at all. This team right here is going to be under 500. You know.
Damn.
I mean, probably gonna. I mean, this team right here. This team is going to be somewhere.
God.
This team is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 5-12 to 7-10. That's kind of where this team is probably going to lie this year. It's not going to be good, guys. I mean, you're playing against these division rivals. You're going to play against them twice. I give the New England Patriots no more than 2 wins in the division. They won't win more than 2 games in the division in this particular year. Yeah, this team is it's just not gonna. This team is not gonna be good. It's just not gonna be good at all.
Damn.
Team's not gonna be good.
Well, hot take. And do I agree? Yeah, this doesn't look like a very winning team right here, unless they just have some magic just show up. Which, Bill Belichick is known to do it. He's known to MacGyver some shit together. For the old heads, MacGyver could put, he could get out of a very tough situation with a paperclip, a bow tie, and a belt, and he can get out of a situation.
But that's the thing though, man. And we can go here, man. We can really truly go here.
What's up?
We need to ask the question: the New England Patriots dynasty, was it because of Brady? Is Brady the reason why Belichick got all these rings? If Brady was not there, if Brady wasn't there, would Belichick have gotten all those rings? I mean, we have to ask these questions. We have to ask these questions. We really need to. Hey, come on now. As soon as Brady left, the New England Patriots have not been that good at all. To say at all, they've not been that good.
Bond's saying this right now.
Game over.
Are you saying that for the New England Patriots?
Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over.
He hit the Vince Carter.
Dude, Mac Jones is the worst quarterback in the division. If you have the worst quarterback in the division, how are you going to win the division? How? It's not even going to be possible. It's not even going to be possible.
Fair assessment. Hey, if you can barely almost lose your job to the backup Bailey Zappi that nobody even fucking heard of. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I can agree with it. And Ramondre Stevenson can only do so much. I mean, he can only do so much. I mean,
Yeah.
All right. Now comes for the final team in the AFC East. The one with the most upgrades and the most fancy tools. Man, the Jets have been on the move. Hey, Nathaniel Hackett's got a lot of weapons to work with. It's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I posted something on the IG page in the story. Aaron Rodgers throwing it to Garrett Wilson. It looked like magic, man. I'm just like, round of applause. Look, the Jets haven't been good since the butt fumble of Mark Sanchez. You know, everybody shits on Mark Sanchez, but he took them to the AFC finals. I mean, he just lost to Brady twice. I mean, he lost to the GOAT twice, of all things. So that was the last time, and that was probably like 2008, 2009, around about that time. But I think the resurgence of the Jets is here. I mean, everybody's been talking about them. You know, the Jets did a lot of work this offseason to bring the tools they need to become a Super Bowl contending team. They now have some compliments to Garrett Wilson. They have Alan Lazard, you know, who we all know is Aaron Rodgers' best buddy, besides Randall Cobb, who's also a slot receiver on the team. That man is attached to the hip of Aaron Rodgers. Got Mecole Hardman from the Kansas City Chiefs. Got Corey Davis, who is always pretty consistent. No lie, he can bring you out of a pinch if your wide receiver's down, injured, hurt, whatever. You can take over for a little bit. So Corey Davis is a journeyman, but ever since I've started fantasy, he's been pretty consistent. And sometimes he's been a steal in some weeks, and he's won in my weeks. So excellent. You know, they have Tyler Conklin and CJ Uzomah. I mean, Auburn, great. CJ Uzomah. You know, give a round of applause. But then Aaron Rodgers, and why do they even have this dude on the team anymore? You know,
he should be cut. He should be cut.
Jets. I'm gonna bold this up so people can know what I'm talking about. This guy right here.
Man, you failed. Man, you failed.
You failed, you big dummy.
I don't know why you guys even have him on the team anymore. Get rid of him because he's trash. He's trash. Now, this is where Vaughn suffered last year. This whole line right here. Vaughn. So these are your never draft again players, right? Are you gonna never draft these players again?
I mean, Breece Hall, man, like Breece Hall, he was great. He was great, and then he got hurt.
Yep.
And then Michael Carter, leave the NFL. Just leave. Just leave the NFL. Okay. Like I don't want anybody else in life to have to suffer the way I did last year. Okay, I don't want anybody in life to have to suffer again the way I did last year. Like nobody else. You know what I mean? And Zonovan Knight, I have nothing against you because I actually picked you up and you actually played pretty decent for a guy that you pick up in the waiver wire in week 14. Like you actually played pretty decent. So I really have nothing bad to say about you. So I mean, the New York Jets, man, the New York Jets, just crazy how I had exposure to all three of these guys at the same time. Crazy. crazy. Like Chris said early in the season, like man Davon on that gangrene, man. He on that gangrene early. And
Yep.
y'all was on that gangrene, all right. And my neck turned green because of it. My neck turned green.
Well, they picked up 2 running backs behind them. Israel Abanki Conda.
Yeah, both of y'all need to go ahead and just take Michael Carter's place and just cut him. Just get him out of there. Just get him out of there. Just get him out of there, man. Get him
Oh
out.
Lord, man, the hate is here. So, based off of all their offseason stuff, what grade do you give the Jets?
I mean, guys, this is, and I really hate to be the prisoner of the moment. I really do. And this may be crazy, and I understand what people may be saying out here and all these different things. I am picking the New York Jets to win the AFC East next season.
I'm gonna put you on full screen so you can say that. So we got the Buffalo Bills. We went over with theirs. Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, and the New York Jets. Now say it again. Say it again.
I am picking the New York Jets to win the AFC East next season. I am picking them to win the division. You know, guys, I mean, the New York Jets, if we just see what they did, like we saw what they did with trash at the quarterback position. They had trash at the quarterback position. Okay. Their best running back couldn't even make it through the season. And now you add in Aaron Rodgers. You add in quality pieces on the outside. Now that they add in quality pieces on the outside, you got your defense. I mean, these guys are going to be very, very competitive. And I am willing to put my neck out there on the line and say that these guys have the capability to win the division. That's really what I'm going to say right here, because guys, like, look, Buffalo Bills, they had a great record. They did everything that you would want them to do, guys. But I have a lot of reservations about if they can close the deal. I'm just not sold on them being able to close the deal. I just don't think they can close the deal.
They get to the mountaintop, but they can't make it to the promised land. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I mean, look, the Jets. Look out. Look out.
Hey, let's give them a quick preview of what the season might look like. You know, this is the clip that got me right here. Zoom it in for you. 39 fucking years old, guys. 39 fucking years old. Still tossing that thing.
Oh my God!
One more time. He went to the dark chamber. Near retirement. Just throw it like that. To his top wide receiver, Garrett Wilson. Let's give a round of applause to Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Oh man, you know.
Wow.
You gotta end it out on a good note, man. Hey, and you know, for me, I'm gonna ride the hype train. Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers will be revitalized now that he actually has some quality wide receiver core. He's got all his tools that he needs. He's got Alan Lazard. He's got Randall Cobb when things start going shitty. You know, Nicole Hartman gets hurt every now and then, so we'll see if he actually lasts. But he's got Randall Cobb, Mr. Consistent, right there, waiting in the range, just like, hey, I'm ready. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a very fun season. Now, you think, and this is side topic, do you think Aaron Rodgers will become a top 10 quarterback with this move?
You mean
In fantasy, yeah.
Oh, okay, in fantasy. Is he gonna be a top 10 quarterback in fantasy? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Um, I think that we just need to everything that we see right now with Aaron Rodgers from a fantasy perspective, like I want you to just wait and see. Just wait and see. Okay. I'm not I do think that I do think that the Jets will be a good team, but from a fantasy perspective, Aaron Rodgers may not be as great. You know, like NFL MVP. I don't know if we're gonna see NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, but I do think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be very, very good. He's going to be the veteran presence. He's going to be the quarterback that you need. That's going to be able to make the decisions, deliver the ball, audible at the line of scrimmage, being offensive coordinator on the field, all the things that you need. Aaron Rodgers is going to be everything that Zach Wilson never was and never will be.
And never could
Okay?
be, and should just
You
give
know
up.
what I mean? Like never, like ever, ever.
All right.
Okay.
Let's have a little fun, man. You know? So, this is the way too early QB rankings for 2023. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and see if you agree. Let's see what's going on here. So, this is by Fantasy Football Calculator, which I like to use them also for their mock drafts, which we will be doing again once they update it with the new rookies on there. But this is what they got right now for 2023. Do you agree, Josh Allen? Number one.
I agree. I agree.
Right.
I do agree.
All right. Pat Mahomes, number two.
At number 2, I would say I don't agree.
Wow. At number 2?
I would put Jalen at number 2, and I'll put Patrick at number 3.
Okay. All right. So we know those two orders. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, yes,
Number 4.
definitely agree. Definitely.
I don't agree with this one. Justin Fields, no.
Yeah, I don't know how you put Fields at 5. I don't see
Not
how
when
that
you have
happens.
Herbert down here, Lawrence with his coming ups, and with Calvin Ridley added onto his squad. Oh no. Let me put it on full screen. The Jaguars are going to be a problem next year. Listen to me
Yes,
now.
sir.
Believe me later on. The Jaguars are going to be a problem next year.
Yes, sir.
Remember that. Because, hey, what I saw from Trevor Lawrence towards the end of last season, he got, you know what I'm about to say, the dog in him. Trevor Lawrence got that dog in him. He's going to be a top 5 quarterback by the end of the season.
Guys, the team was down 27-0. They were down 27-0 in the playoffs, y'all. And they came back and won the game. Like, come on. Like, it was crazy.
That was insane. So, listen to me now. Believe me later on. Bet on the Jaguars. Bet on the Jaguars. Bet on them.
Yeah, man. Out of that list that you just showed, I would have brought Trevor. I would bring Trevor Lawrence all the way up to 5. I will bring him all the way up to 5.
Replace him with Justin Fields and put Justin Fields down here. Yeah.
I will put Trevor Lawrence right here, guys. I'll put Trevor Lawrence at 5. I'll put Justin Herbert at 6. I would have Lamar Jackson at 7.
Mm-hmm.
I would have.
Here we go. Look, I got Justin Fields.
I would put Dak. I would put Dak at 8, even though it hates me to put him there. I would put Dak at 8, even though it hates me to put him there. I'd put him at 8. I'd probably put Kirk Cousins at 9. I'd probably have Tua at 10. I'd probably have him at 10.
I don't agree with that one. Look, a
I'd
healthy
probably
Tua.
him at 10.
Nah, I put a healthy Tua above Kirk Cousins.
And then, and then after that, man, Deshaun Watson. And then we can talk about Justin Fields at that time. Then we can start talking about Justin Fields at that time. But I mean, Justin Fields at number 5. Justin Fields at number 5. Excuse my language, but hell no. Hell no. Hell no. He should not be at number 5. Hell no. Like, no. Like that's way too high for him. Way too high.
I think they got on that Kool-Aid, man. He had those highest numbers for like a few weeks, but he got all that from rushing, and that's not a quarterback. That's not a long-lasting quarterback, I should say. Because you know why? Because he got broken up, and that's why he didn't play the last few games of the season. So, that top 10, I can kind of agree. Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he'd be number 16. I think he'll probably be over Jared. I think he'd be over Jared Goff. I can say that. He definitely should stay over Russell Wilson and Derek Carr. Daniel Jones is an iffy. I would put Tua a little bit ahead of Kirk Cousins and Deshaun Watson. Probably put Tua at 10. If I had to take a healthy Tua.
They got Kyler Murray at 19.
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of low.
Unless
no, man,
they got rid of
Kyler Murray. I mean, Kyler Murray isn't better than Derek Carr.
Yeah, that's kind of disrespectful. Isn't it? That's kind of disrespectful, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a little bit disrespectful. Will Levis.
Will Levis at what? At 23? What? Are you kidding me, man? Will what?
They didn't even
what?
put.
Where's Bryce Young at? Where's Bryce Young at? Where's CJ Stroud at?
32. My God.
Where's Anthony Richardson at? Like
34. You see it right here.
What? You've got. Y'all should be y'all got the top 3 quarterbacks that went in the draft.
Hey,
9 to 10 spots below that, dude. Like
Will Levis at 23, Bryce Young at 32.
Man, what? Are y'all crazy, man?
Oh shit. Oh
man,
shit. And then they put Brock Purdy way behind Mr. Trey Lance, who wait a minute. This can't be real. This can't be real life.
Chris.
Hold on, full screen. This can't be real life.
Chris, I have a question. I have a question.
Oh God.
What is the name? What is the name of that drug on the streets right now that's killing all these people? Fentanyl. Are these folks on fentanyl right now, bro? Are they on some fentanyl? Like what? Like
this dude has not played an NFL snap, and
you got this dude at number 23, bro. He might not even start in the first game. And you got this dude at number 23.
Oh shit!
Huh?
They must have paid him because he must have paid them because like Jesus, man.
Bro, come on. Man. You see, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. Like
the disrespect.
They really trying to give, bro. They really want this dude Will Levis to be one of the greatest quarterbacks.
They want him to be the next Peyton Manning. They really want him to be the next Peyton Manning.
They really want this dude to be good. Because
my God, I'm over crying. How you gonna put Will Levis over Jimmy Garoppolo? Jimmy Garoppolo's been to a super fucking bowl. Like That's disrespectful,
Chris,
right there.
Chris.
That is totally
how-
disrespectful,
Chris,
right there.
They have Will Levis at 23, and they have Ryan Tannehill
Oh,
at 27. That's his teammate.
Who is the fuck is Sam Howell?
His teammate, Ryan Tannehill, might actually be starting over this dude.
They just counted him out, boy. How do you put Sam Howell, who hasn't even started a snap, over Brock Purdy, and Bryce Young and CJ Stroud?
Sam Howell is a rookie. He is a rookie out of the University of North Carolina. They were trash this year. They were trash. They were not good.
Lord have mercy.
I don't understand this right here, man.
Wow.
This
is the most disrespectful. This is the most disrespectful rankings I've seen. This right here is the most disrespect I've ever seen. Oh God. How? This is the same dude who was sitting on the couch. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
You can't make that. You can't.
Yeah. This right here, also, you can't make this shit up. And we're gonna go over the Bears and what they picked up, this during this draft. But wow. Look, I got nothing else to say but this, Look, we gonna correct all this bullshit that's been put out here because we ain't gonna lead you down the wrong path, guys. Our analysts here at the Fantasy Cookout, we take extra time to do our statistical analysis to make sure we pick the right players. This is wrong for quarterbacks. Just gonna let you know this is totally wrong. So we gonna come out with our own QB list in the near future before the drafts come up. And we'll see.
You draft Will Levis if you want to. You draft him over Bryce Young if you want to. I want you to do that. Please go ahead. Please do that if you want to. Hey, come on, man.
Hey, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Hey, round of applause. Great co-host. Please continue to check out Mr. Trade for Yourself at the Trade for Yourself podcast on all social media platforms. Constantly releasing quality, talented data and information that you need during this hectic market. I mean, shit, banks failing left and right. Man, you can't even go get a bag anymore from the bank. They're gonna be like, who you? They're gonna hit that on you. I don't know you. So please continue to listen to that. Hey, this is gonna be the largest transfer of wealth in decades.
Yeah.
You don't want to be 5 years down the road like, damn, I should have invested in this and that. Listen to this man. Knowledge that's worth more. And he's doing it all for free. Hey, round of applause. Trade for yourself.
Yes, sir.
And continue to listen to the Fantasy Cookout because, hey, we're going to be in all sort of platforms. We're going to be doing DraftKings. We're going to be doing all that stuff. We're going to be doing weekly lineups. Man, because if they talk about this shit right here, we can go and make a bag. I'm just gonna be like, hey, give me my money.
Give me my money.
Continue to like and subscribe, catch our daily content, and continue to comment. Love it. I love when they comment because I love to get that back and forth, see what people's heads at.
Oh yeah.
Until next week, guys. Peace.
See you guys.